What's the deal, y'all? It's Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network, and we back with a reaction video. We got part 2 of Snoopy BadAzz and basically G Face having some more back and forth. And then you got Blue Devil is, giving his take on it. This is part 2, man. We're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off on the last video. But before we get into that, like, comment, subscribe to the page, follow the Instagram channel, Trap News Network. That's TRAPNEWS. I'm tired, man. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, but it's TRAPNEWSNETWORX. Trap News Network. We finna get into this reaction video, man. I'm up for y'all. I'm trying to give y'all consistent content, but we finna get into it. Let's go.
Chinese, yellow, pink, purple, you name it. It got on the internet. Once it got on the internet, it's the world's business, right? Now, whatever politics come from that, from whatever you did, then that is black business. But that's behind closed doors. On YouTube, we're just all grabbing the video and talking about it, right? Now, he said what I'm pretty sure everyone else heard. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna rewind it so we could hear it one more time.
Betterment of y'all race, which ain't nothing wrong with, and no disrespect to the Hispanic community, but from our understanding, a lot of y'all can tell on blacks, and y'all homies won't even get on y'all for that, because y'all for the betterment of y'all race, which ain't nothing wrong with y'all being down for y'all race. But if that's true, then y'all shouldn't be nowhere trying to check nobody's paperwork or trying to check somebody's background when y'all people can tell on my people and everything be cool though. But like
He said what BG Knockout said, and every black kid on YouTube is repeating, and every non-affiliate. When I mean non-affiliate, is those that actually think they know but they don't. Those that actually think they're somebody but they're nobodies. Those that actually say they're all.
Hey, and again, if you a Southsider in the comments, go ahead and make a fake page so your homies don't DP you. Drop it in the comment. Let me know. Can the Southsiders tell on the blacks? Because like I said in the last video, in my experiences, I've been told by Southsiders and by blacks that yes, Southsiders can in fact tell on blacks without any repercussion from their people because they for the betterment of their people. So if a black is doing something that's in their way, or they don't like what they got going on, or it's blah, 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 and it's something that can progress the Southsiders, progress the Rasa, yes, they can't tell on you. And that's what I was told by a black and by a Southsider, and that was well before BG Knockout ever told me anything. I'm 33 years old. That was when I was like 18, and I heard that through my jail experiences. But knock on wood, because we don't go to jail no more. That's out, you know what I'm saying? Good living. But yeah, man, that's what I've never seen it. I've never, witnessed it or nothing like that in my own two eyes. But I was definitely told that that was something that was acceptable.
But never been outside. Those that actually say they play ball but they don't play ball, that's what I'm talking about. All the real ones, no, this is false statement. It's a fake. It's fake news. Like Trump would say, fake news. He said that the Southsiders, the Mexicans, can tell on the blacks and not have no repercussions. That is so far from the truth. It is wild. And weak-minded individuals, younger little kids, run with it. They run with it, bro. Think about how many comments are going to be in those comments right now. I'm going to pin the best one. I'm going to pin the best ones. Stop lying. You know that the Mexicans can tell on blacks. Come on, listen. Bro, we can't even talk to a guard without having somebody with us.
No, that is real. I know for the fact that the Mexicans can't talk to the guards without having another Mexican with them, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And if they ever shoot a letter to the guard, or kite is what they call it, they got to show to all the other races or the rep for the other races, just make sure they're not telling on nobody or blah, 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 because they could just be asking for a pair of underwear, or they could be trying to get somebody rolled out, and that's for all races. The blacks got to show the Hispanics, you know what I'm saying, what they got going on before they shoot the kite to the officer and all that kind of stuff. Is a respect thing. But that don't change the fact that it could be two Southsiders at the bars and they both have word to, do X, Y, and Z and blah, blah, blah. You feel me? So that just means that they both in on it.
To make sure that...
Because look at it like this. That's like saying like, oh, well, me and my homie went to the party to make sure, and bro with me to make sure I didn't cheat on my girl. That means that we're both just finna lie to her together. We're both in on the lie. You feel me? So that don't really...
We're not doing some, telling. We can't even ask the guard for a pencil without having a shadow, my boy.
That's real.
And you think that we're allowed to go on the stand and point fingers and tell?
So no, they're not allowed to go on the stand and point fingers and tell. But when it comes to like writing kites or like sending little tips to the guards, I think that's more like what Snoopy BadAzz is referring to. I don't think he means like going to the stand and like testify in front of a judge or nothing like that. But I do think he means like in a jail scenario, if something's going on in the dorm or on the tier or something like that, that the Mexicans might tip off the police to it if they could better them and get the blacks or the whites or whomever out the way of their business.
My boy, have you ever seen it? Now I will say this: you do have rat ass Southsiders, you do have rat ass paisas, you do have rat ass others, woods, all that, bro. Everybody has rats. Whatever a rat does doesn't count for what the car does. You know, if a Southsider today says, you know what, I want to go home early, I'm gonna rat on all these black dudes that shot at me, and that's what he does, he no longer is good with the homies.
Okay.
And whatever he did don't reflect on us. It don't reflect on the SS, on the paisas, on the border brothers. It don't reflect. It reflects on himself. And I think that's where the misconception.
So that's a very clear, you know what I'm saying? He pretty much cleared everything up right there. And yeah, that is, I guess, where the misconception comes in at. But Blue Devil spoke very eloquently, and he cleared himself up, and he cleared up, you know what I'm saying, for his homies and for his car and all that kind of stuff. So you really got to respect it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure, again, how true or how false it is, but all we could do is take him at his word. And if that's his word, you got to respect it.
I think that's where the problem happens, because people have probably seen Southsiders rat and they think it's okay to do. No, it's not. It's just like if one black guy rats, it doesn't mean all blacks rat. It's not true. It is not true. That's why I don't categorize everybody as a unit when one guy does some weirdo activities. You feel me? Let's understand, and you're hearing it from a Southsider. Now, if you want to go hear it from a guy that's done life in prison, go look for a guy and go ask him. If you want to hear it from a paisa border brother, go ask him. As a matter of fact, when I start doing Southside stories again, I'll start asking these homies so you guys can hear it for yourself. But it gets pretty boring when you see a lot of these nobodies repeating this shit that BG Knockout said. You know, and you would think that
He's upset with
Snoopy
BG Knockout.
BadAzz would be smart enough to realize that that's fake news. You know, not only can it be proven, but come on. We can't even ask for a bathroom pass without a shadow, and yet you think it's okay for us to be on the stand and point the finger. Come on, homie.
So again, I don't think that he's talking about the fact that they would go on a stand and point the finger, more so just like tip off situations within the jail.
True.
My boy.
Video. Very, very short. So don't.
So,
Now, I will say this. You do have rat ass Southsiders rat, and they think it's okay to do. No, it's not. It's just like if one black guy rats, it doesn't mean all blacks rat. It's not true. It is not true. That's why I don't categorize everybody as a unit when one guy does some weirdo activities. You feel me? Let's understand, and you're hearing it from a Southsider. Now, if you want to go hear it from a guy that's done life in prison again, I'll start asking these homies so you guys can hear it for yourself. But it gets pretty boring when you see a lot of these nobodies repeating this shit that BG Knockout said. You know, and you would think that Snoopy BadAzz would be smart enough to realize that that's fake news. You know, not only can it be, he's a punching bag right now. You know, we all taking Snoopy BadAzz. I don't care about his paperwork. I don't even care if he's a rat or not. But somebody out there might be kicking it with him, not knowing the truth. So we bring in awareness to all the rats. 6ix9ine, you know, Gunna, Snoopy BadAzz, Q from P from QC, you name it, bro. Rats all over the place. You know, so we should bring in awareness, and to those that are
so basically, long story short, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I ain't gonna front. I'm tired. I'm finna go to bed. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow the Instagram page, Trap News Network. That's TRAPNEWS NETWR. X. I'm going to sleep, y'all. Y'all be safe.